Welcome to Moonee Valley. It's been breakfast with the best this morning, and the Tatts Cox Plate barrier draw. A number of the stars weren't here today, but the trainers and jockeys were. We're going to speak to just those in a moment. Steve Arnold takes the ride on So You Think, the commanding favourite, chasing back-to-back Tatts Cox Plates here. Steve doesn't think the horse is quite over the line yet.
Certainly not over the line. Cox Plate, we've seen it before. Short price horses get beat, and happens every day in racing. Short price horses get beat. So he's certainly not over the line. There's some great horses in the race, and he'll have to be right on his game.
So what would back-to-back victory mean in Australia's Premier Weight for Age Championship for So You Think, and of course a first win for Steve Arnold?
To win a Cox Plate second time at his 10th run's pretty special. I think it'd really stamp him an outstanding horse, and for me, I suppose it's a dream for a jockey, to win a Cox Plate. So a dream to win. Probably this sort of horse, I think he's such a good horse. It's more about the horse, and for the jockey trying to just give him his chance to do his best. And if you can do that and he can win, I think it's more about the horse.
Whilst all the talk has been about So You Think, Nash Rawiller rides the Gay Waterhouse trained More Joyous, and he wouldn't swap his ride for any.
She's come through a two-rack run in excellent condition. Quite amazed how much she's sort of improved from that run. She's got down here and she's been there, probably down at Flemington there now for sort of close to 3 weeks, and she's really blossomed since the last run, and her work was tip-top this morning, and really looking forward to riding her again Saturday.
Well, the early star in the spring was Shootout. He was defeated his last couple, including the Turnbull Stakes, but John Wallace has stepped up his training regime, and he thinks the horse is going to produce an improved performance on Saturday.
He knocked up in the Turnbull. I was a bit kind to him, just a bit kind. So he's done plenty of work since.
Well, 12 months ago, Lawrence Eels had the Cox Plate favourite in Who Be Got You. He's not this year, but the horse is there backing up again, and all the pressure is off.
It's definitely a turnaround from last year. So, there's no pressure on, and we're just ticking away doing our own thing.
The Grand Veteran zipping lines up in his fourth straight Cox Plate. He's been placed in the last two, and Nick Williams suggests that he's never been better.
On paper, his form's better. He won the Turnbull Stakes, which is, of course, probably the major lead up to this race, beating Shootout. And we'd like to think that he's in as good a shape as he's ever been in, and I think you'll see him put on a good show on Saturday.
The other horse taking a look around Moonee Valley today was the Macau champ Luanyat Forever. Dwayne Dunn was aboard, and he thinks this horse is a little underestimated going into the Cox Plate.
He's progressed very nicely. They're really happy with the way he's going, and he'll run a lot better than a lot of people will think on Saturday. The 2000 is really going to suit him. You don't win a Triple Crown and be a donkey, so he's here. He's going to be more than competitive, and then he'll be off to Hong Kong after that.
The Epsom Handicap winner is Captain Sonador. Roger Milne trains the horse. It's the first time he's brought one to Melbourne. In fact, it's been a long time since he's ever been here.
Yes, in 1970, the last time I was in Melbourne. Due a visit. They've sealed the roads and got power now.
Well, that's been the Tatts Cox Plate barrier draw and breakfast with the best. The barriers are set in stone now, and the discussion continues throughout the week as to who will reign supreme in Australia's Weight for Age Championship. Stay tuned for more news.